Welcome back to the channel. Natsu here once again. This time around we are gonna talk about Mortal Kombat 1. This is gonna be my review for the game. I have been with the game like technically almost 1 week. To be honest, I was impressed with the product at the end. Now, keep in mind this is gonna be have a little bit of spoilers, but I will be going. I will expose more about the story. Also, please like and subscribe. It will help a lot the channel. But that without the way, let's start with the review. Now, having said that, Mortal Kombat 1 as a game, I think, is way better than Mortal Kombat 11. Having said that, there are things that there's big issues. Now, I will be going usually between positives and negatives during the review, because not everything is great, as some people say, and not everything is bad, as some people say, right? The story, even though some people have issues with the story, I think the story, I love the story, to be honest. I do see when people are talking about, and it's gonna be this like technically a spoiler, is that during Act 3, the last act, right? Not the chapter 3 or anything like that, like almost at the ending of the game, it feels a little bit rushed, and that's something that I did notice, not only with the story but with other elements in the game. For example, if you have played other Mortal Kombat games, right, you will notice that when you were on training mode, you could put the move list, some move lists that you want to check to always remember, because that's one of the things that Mortal Kombat has always done, is that even though you have played as Scorpion in Mortal Kombat 1 through 11, right, not everything is the same move list. You know, even though the special moves, yes, but like the strings, like, you know, if you're gonna do like a combo with K, right, like a normal combo, like the string of it, like instead of going 1 2 3, right, in the buttons, which will be left button, right button, left kick, right, in our version of Mortal Kombat, the combo starter will be like left kick, right punch, left kick, something like that, right? What I'm trying to say is that it's not like Street Fighter 6, where you might have like a combo similar to the other ones that will be a crushing medium punch, right? In this game, will be a little bit different, right? And that's why it was always fun to have the strings attached, so you could memorize the string and not get confused. Because at the end of this, even though it's a 4-button layout, actually 6-button layout now with the assist, which is another thing I'm going to talk about in a few seconds. It might be a little bit difficult for newcomers, right? Now, with that out of the way, they don't have that function. Like I say, they didn't put it, which is kind of weird. I don't think that's a hard of a function to do it when you have done it in all Mortal Kombats. I think they have done that since Armageddon or a Deadly Alliance. I might be mistaken, but I remember in Mortal Kombat 9 they did that, right? Now, having said that, yes, I do think that, you know, some people say, oh, there's gonna be like a expansion pack for the story, like they did for Mortal Kombat 11, which was Aftermath, and the answer is yes, bro. Like, they are gonna do it. There's no way they didn't decide to put that Marvel cinematic extra credit there used for it. Now, do I think that maybe you wait maybe 1 more year? Who knows? Maybe. NetherRealms is not like Capcom or SNK, where they usually will provide more support for the game. Usually they will be like giving support for the game like maybe 3 years or something like that, which also, you know, goes with the balance package, packs, etc, etc. Now, character roster, I know some people were mad with the character roster. I do see where people is coming. I think the character roster is okay, but what I do not think is okay is the cameos. Now, the cameos, keep in mind, are the assists. The assists feel really limited, to be honest. Like, and also that brings me to another factor. When you start the game, you don't have all the assists available. You need to play invasion or level up your character, right? You're going ranked, etc, etc, to get eventually those ranked, those cameo assists for you to play with, right? It's cool that it's free, but it's not cool that way. Recently they decided, hey, if you want to play with those characters, including Shang Tsung, if you didn't do the pre-order, it's like almost like half the game, like $30. So yes, in some ways they're trying to milk you, but you can unlock that unless they pre-order character, which you need to buy it. But yeah, now having said that, right? Some people don't have time for unlocking, skins, which again they're free. You can get them. It's not a big issue that you cannot get them, but it takes a while. I would have loved to see that they allow you to see the skins before you go in the quest or the colors, because I'm not saying that oh, I want to work for that. Maybe that would be a better way, like trying to use like the currency I'll be at the game and buying the skin directly. That I think that would be way better. But I didn't see why they were trying to do invasions. For me, I don't think they work. I think they're boring. And sometimes they're pretty annoying. Like for example, there was fights that the screen will get dark and you won't be able to see your combo or where to block. It was, I don't know, it feels like whatever, right? Graphic wise, I think this is looking beautiful. It has the mix between seeing cartoony and realistic, right? Fatalities in this case, I don't think the fatalities in this Mortal Kombat were the best ones. But then again, whatever, right? It is what it is. Now let's see what else. Oh yeah, the netcode. The netcode is good, but even though I play with arcade stick, right? I see there's still big issues with arcade stick being able to play, and there's an option that will make it so that the motions or the special moves for the characters will not be like back and then forward or back and down. It will be more like kind of Street Fighter, where you will do quarter circles or quarter circle backwards or quarter circle forwards, right? And it does work, but I do notice that after 1 week, I started playing with a gamepad recently, and bro, everything was coming out without any issues, especially the strings, which was something weird. The cameos, I know some people are saying, this game is busted, but to be honest, like every time there's a game that has assist, you're gonna have that issue. So yeah. Regarding if this game feels literally like a in between Mortal Kombat 9 and Mortal Kombat 11. What I mean by that is that you have your 50-50s, but you also have your footsies, right? You can play that kind of game. Do I think the game has a bright future? I do think so. It's Mortal Kombat. Do I think people might stay to play the game? I don't know. I think people will get back to playing Street Fighter 6 or fighting games, right? Right now, I'm having fun with the game. That's not. I'm gonna be honest. I'm having fun with the game. I think that the stuff that the characters do are really interesting and it's fun. So yeah. Another thing is, if you're a child, don't play this game with a mic. Or mute everybody, because there's a lot of people that talk with the mic and they will go in a rant of hate speech, being racist. I think that's a big issue. They don't have like a good option to mute that. Like the best option, if you want to mute it and you don't want to hear another person talking about crap for you, is do a party and the game will switch the chat audio to that. And since the party will be private, right, you won't hear anybody else. I think there's a few things, right? So let me know what you think about Mortal Kombat. Do you love the game? Right now, I think if I'm gonna put like a score, right, I will be 8.5 or something. But yeah, as always, like and subscribe, and there will be more Mortal Kombat content coming up in the future. And yeah, see you next video. Bye bye.